Yeah. Hello, friend. Hello, friends. This is Coldrun. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Outer Wilds, where last time we figured out how to break the second of the 3 seals on the sealed vault. The third seal is the one remaining. And my assumption for the moment is that I have to find a way to die by a green fire. And I don't quite know how I'm going to do this. This is going to take some braining. I have some ideas. By some ideas, I have one idea. The only idea I have is, at the moment, to see if I can... I don't think this is going to work, but I want to try it. I want to see if I can drown in, like, that island section, like, run out of oxygen in that island section on the abandoned temple. Or the abandoned temple, what is it called? In the submerged structure. Why is submerged a different word for me to say? I'm going to see if I can get there, drown right below it. I don't think it's going to work because as soon as I die, the fire won't light because I'll be underwater. So I think I have to find a way to die otherwise in a green fire. How can we do it? Because we can't lose oxygen, because there's oxygen in here. I assume there's oxygen in the stranger. Yeah, oxygen tank refilled. So, like, there's oxygen in here if I were to take my suit off. So if I go too far up, yeah, here it refills. So I'm going to try to stay as... I'm just going to wait here until I die. And I really don't think this is going to work because we've seen before that water puts out the green fire. But it's just the first thing jumps out at me. What other ways, assuming this doesn't work, what other ways could we die near a green fire? Is there a green fire in that blown out room? I don't think so, right? I was thinking I could, like, go in there without my suit, but I would die before I even got in there. Unless I was really precise with it, but I don't think there's a green fire, because even green fire presumably needs oxygen to sustain it. Is there a green fire that I can fall from a great height onto while holding the artifact? There's rapids. Like, the rapids can bash my body against the rocks. I really don't think this is it. I really don't. I'm debating even whether I stick with this or not. Wait! Fire! It's fire! It's fire! Fire is Bernie. I could just burn myself on the fire. Right? How did I not think of that? Every fire is fire. Do it. Do it. Yes! This is it. We did it. Now, I think this would have to be the last thing I do. We actually did it. We actually did it. I feel so smart. I feel so smart. I feel so smart. So this is going to have to be the last thing that we do. It can't be the first thing because we need to get to the other areas, I think. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. Let's see. Let's just do the best we can here. Let's see what we can do. All right, here's the test. I don't even hear it. Yep, because there's no bell ringing in real life, because I'm dead. Hell yeah. Alright, the problem is I don't think I can actually get to the boat. Well, can I? I'm hoping I can bring the boat to my side so I could take it across, but I don't think I can. Because that's the so I have to start there and then come here afterwards, I believe. And actually, is this close enough that I can move the boat? No, it's not. It's not. Okay. So we just have to start from the subterranean area. Okay. All right. Because now we know how to undo all 3 seals. We'll see what happens here. But then we're dead. So it feels like having the requirement of dying might be a flaw in our system here. And again, to do this, we're going to die. Joining my owl deer friends. We're in the loading zone. Hopping down here, and we're heading to the seals over there. Here we go. And the sealed vault, at least in here, is open. This is exciting as hell. This is a long shot also, but I wonder if I could actually see the language now, because I'm dead. No, I don't have the translator on me. Alright, rotate. Oh god. I thought it was just gonna... I didn't think it was gonna be a tunnel in here, but I guess it's virtual space. They could do whatever they want. What is this? So that astrolabe telescope thing that we saw... Telescope, really, probably. That we saw... That we saw in the burned house. Okay. Oh god. I thought that was going to activate the astrolabe, or the telescope. I just call it the telescope for now. There's a green fire in here. I feel like we're going to meet some owl deer that are actually going to be friendly. Yeah. Hello, friend. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried about you. Talk to the prisoner? Your antlers cut off. Who are you? Do we not know their language yet? I guess we don't. You light the lantern. Why were you imprisoned? Were you like an eye advocate all the same? I like that they had them... I did get chills as they had you, but I like that they had them reach out. Okay. This is the sealed vault. Shows the prisoner in there. Waking up from the shared dream. Preaching? No. They turned off the blocker. They let the eye's signals echo out regardless and draw people to it. You were the lone acolyte of the eye remaining. And people got... The owl deer got big mad. They built that up around you. They sealed you away so that they could keep blocking the eye, I guess? Yeah. They blocked the echoes of the eye. Why were you trying to? Because you knew you knew why they were trying to stop it. Why were you disagreeing? Take the vision torch. Oh. Oh, shoot. Let me hold this. We got the Timber Hearth music. The new one. A Hearthian. Time passes, they all die. I have chills right now, holy lord. This is what we're telling them. Became the stranger. The echoes at last, yeah, we're telling them the story of Outer Wilds, basically. How the last echoes that burst out. This is why the echoes stopped! How did I not see that? This is why the echoes stopped. This is why they were like, why is it gone silent? It's because of the stranger. So we're telling the story of Outer Wilds. We're giving full-on spoilers. We're not letting it play the game at all. We are a terrible backseater. The Nomai crashed. They built up the civilization, everything we learned. I wonder if this would be different if we hadn't gotten as far as we did. Yep, there's the... Look at all that, the ghost matter spewing everywhere. It's wild to see the ghost matter actually happening, the ghost matter like apocalypse. And here we come. That music, oh god. Is this us? I mean, this could be like Gabbro or anyone else. I just don't know what they look like. I'm sure that helmet and stuff, maybe that is Gabbro, or maybe that's us. That's probably us. What was that cry? Was that like a cry of just, I feel heard, I feel like... Do you think the eye wasn't... Maybe you think the eye was drawing... So, So, it might just be a different interpretation of prophecy. This star was going to go supernova, but it was going to go supernova anyway. I don't remember enough about what the vision they saw that stopped them, that made them stop the eye practice was, but they might have seen the eye as the harbinger of their doom, when in reality it was just time. It could have just been time, and this owl deer could have been like, we're not going to stop a prophecy. We're just going to stop it from drawing people together. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, here. Bow. Can I join you? No! Why are you going back in your hole? Why? Oh, wait. Wait, no, are you being... No! No, wait! Are you leaving me alone? Am I the prisoner now? Don't leave me! Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Whew. All right. I don't know what... Where are we going from here? I wish I could interact with this. Maybe I can, and I just don't see how. What is it looking out on? The ringed planet? Yeah, it's looking on the ringed planet. At least they had that. But where to now? We push off together? Is this a... I guess we're both dead. The two of us just going into the afterlife together? Is that the dream? Can I pick up the staff? No. I don't know. No, I don't think this is it. Do we go back up to the sealed vault and just try to leave, or what? Because it wasn't the eye of the universe that's causing the sun to go supernova, was it? It was just the universe's time, wasn't it? I guess I don't really understand that for sure. And so... It feels like the game was telling me to do something, but it was just showing the two of us paddling off into the sunset. I guess day is gonna come, isn't it? It's been night this whole time. When day comes, what happens? I mean, the flood wipes everything out before day comes, but maybe not anymore. I mean, I'll go to the other side. I don't know what to do now, because if I jump in the water or end this, I'm just gonna... Presumably that's the end of it, because I just die. And I can't go any farther from here, though. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Echoes of the Eye. That was it. We freed the prisoner, and we freed ourselves. No, because the time still loops for us. Right. Right, because we're still bound by the 22 minutes, because we haven't beaten the game yet like that. I kind of wish they ended it a little bit more climactically rather than just having the day end or having you... I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to wait. But I don't think so. It was beautiful. It's just I wish the actual ending were more climactic, unless there's something I'm missing. Sealed vault. I met one of the stranger's inhabitants who was imprisoned within the vault! Exclamation point! Is this the first exclamation point in the history of our ship's log? The prisoner showed me a vision revealing the actions they took that resulted in their eternal confinement. I used the vision torch to share my knowledge of the solar system's history with the prisoner. The prisoner left one final vision for me by the water's edge as a farewell. That was all it was. It was just a goodbye. It was just like, thank you for pushing me off. Thank you for seeing me off. That sort of thing. That's... I love that. I love it. For all the issues I had with this, and there were many, for the many issues I had with this, it was really no, I take that back. It was one issue that was repeated. I just didn't like the stealth section. That was the only issue. Even, it was only the stealth section, specifically in Candlelit Cove and in Candlelit Cove and in Starlit Cove rather, and in the Eternal Valley or whatever it was, the Hidden Valley. It was just the stealth sections there I didn't like. I actually kind of liked the it was the Endless Canyon, Starlit Cove sections I did not like. I kind of liked the puzzle for their Shrouded Woodlands because it wasn't about evading them. It was about something that was, again, for me, the core of, outside of the anglerfish, was the core of Outer Wilds' charm, was how to use the 22-minute time loop creatively. And so I did like the Shrouded Woodlands solution. But that's Outer Wilds. Now, I know there's one more thing we can do. I know that there's the kind of the final ending. And so I will do that. I will try to do the final ending here. And because now that I've gotten the Pilgrim, I don't remember their name, or her name. We've got the Pilgrim, and so, but I think that's it then. I do want to do one more thing. I want to go back to the museum on Timberhearth, just to see if there's any updates there, from talking to people from completing Echoes of the Eye. The new language, can you help me translate? Right, so... Okay, so no, I was hoping we could get something from him, but from them, but I don't think so. Okay. It was a long shot, but I was hoping we might have had enough memory of the language at this point to get it translated, but no, that's okay. And there, for all I know, there could be an actual way, like maybe you take enough screenshots of the graphemes or whatever, and but I'm not. This is as best I'm going to do probably for a blind playthrough. I mean, I went straight. How on earth was I supposed to dodge the anglerfish? How was I supposed to know I'm gonna bonk into it, it's gonna eat me? How was I supposed to know that the anglerfish was gonna be on that trajectory? All I could do was go straight, right? Even now, I don't really understand how you reliably do that. Get there, get there, get there. Whew. Okay. Oh, man. You know... This is what... You know, I don't think I wanted anything else from the end of... From the end of this friggin' game. One last final jump scare from the anglerfish. I mean, hopefully it's one last jump scare. For all I know, I'm about to get eaten, like, when I get too impatient and push on the accelerator. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can make micro adjustments, I think, without them probably noticing, but I don't know. That was probably the answer. I was probably supposed to make micro adjustments. So I'm just going to go through the endgame portion here and see what is new, I guess. I assume it's going to be the portion with Solanum, just like I assume Solanum's going to be at the party. All the galaxies exploding around us, all the stars exploding around us, going nova. This is basically what that painting was, wasn't it? What the painting in the burned house and Echoes of the Eye was? Maybe not. Wait. Wait, this is new. Do I have a translator I can equip? No. How would I get below if this were... If this were... Would it be a fire thing? It's not a fire, it's... They included an update for this. It's a slideshow-based thing. We go down because the slideshow moves it down. That's amazing. It's buried in here. Is it the prisoner? Banjo players, Hearthians. The vessel. I think that's the vessel. We can go through the door now. Probably. Yep. Bless them for adding this. It's weird to see ourselves. I'm just happy at this point. Like, it's not... I don't know if it was meant to be scary. I don't think it is. It's kind of beautiful. That's kind of beautiful. I don't think it was really meant to be scary. I mean, it's playing on the horror trope, but like... It leans more into, like... It makes me smile. It doesn't make me like, oh god, I'm not afraid of them. I'm just... They went through, poor owl deer, they have had a time of it. Talk to the prisoner. By the way, was the thing in the mirror, was that a, did that have the half antler? Was it a prisoner? Was it the prisoner or someone else? I can understand you now! When my kind found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified. It was too difficult a truth. Like a light too bright to look upon directly, it burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated and lost. They did not want to see their story end. It wasn't that... This is what I was misunderstanding as I was watching it and kind of understood this session. They were not... It's not like they thought the eye was going to cause the apocalypse. That was what I thought. It was that the eye was like a large picture view. This is some Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker shit. It was like this large scale view of their inevitable end. And they did not accept that, like, of their end as a culture, as a race, as a civilization, as a planet. It was like it was a existential exclamation point, and they couldn't deal with it. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right, yet I'm still of my kind, and you know now what they did. I mean, they stopped the Echo of the Eye, but I don't really understand what the Eye was doing in bringing people here. Was it trying to draw people here, like, to reset things? As, like, the more people, like, loading people onto Noah's Ark sort of deal? I did what I said could to say. I know you know now what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind. And so a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? Yes, let's see what happens. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes, but if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. Just stop putting out my light. Again, you weren't hostile. You were hostile, but you weren't trying to kill me. You were just afraid of... Oh, God. I really like this expansion. Again, the moments I was salt in the design of these creatures, the garb, the instruments, the scaly taloned fingers, and the faces. The only thing I don't know about is the mouths. The mouths are a little bit goofy. I would have preferred if they were like if they had beaks that were open rather than like rah. But you know, that's the one design complaint I have. Other than that, the glowing eyes, everything about them, just gorgeous. Fuck right off. Did that happen the first time? I just forgot. If it's so, I forgot about that. I just noticed they joined the party. The prisoner joined the party. Fire, what a warm and beautiful light it makes. Quiet shade. Across old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. This is new, I think. Again, this is, in another context, this might be frightening. I don't think this is meant to be. Right now, it's not anyway. Are these children Nomai? No, they're not that small, I don't think. Huh. $1998. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Piling up. This is for Solanum. Is this finally the... Is this the... I don't know which one, but... Thank you for letting me know to go see this. Thank you for the comments, letting me know that there was a separate ending here. Solanum's mask. The Nomai climbing upon each other. I don't know if that is symbolic, if that is... I think it's just the Nomai, all the different tribes that were scattered, combining each other's work to get to the eye of the universe. To get to, really, in this case, it was more to get to the quantum moon. Solanum. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Not yet. Was there anyone else I had to talk to? Oh, everyone's going. Gabbro. Chert. Everyone. I hadn't dared the prisoner. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal. For how briefly I set it free. Yet here we are. Are you ready for the final step? That's how they work. They're like one of those old-time music boxes. 100% someone has made this instrument or a reasonable facsimile thereof. Or this is based on a real instrument, but I kind of doubt it. Like a pre-existing before this game. Solanum? Let's find out. The song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. What happens if you just let it burn out? Brings to nothing. Even now I found something new. It was time. I am going to be sad to leave this game behind. I don't know if I mean, my experience with Blueprints was very different. Is this comparable to Blueprints? Yes, for me it is, which is the highest praise I can give for a game. For a puzzle game anyway, obviously. If Silent Hill were like Blueprints, that would be, I mean, they're just such different things. But for a puzzle game, this has been just special. This has been, I've said it before, this has been a special experience. Thesis advisors. Was this like, I just noticed, I just looked up, I'm just on my phone. I just looked up and saw thesis advisors. Was this game a, like a graduate project or something? Or, you know, something along those lines? Like a project for someone who was doing, for the developers doing a, like a game dev certificate or degree or something along those lines? $14.3 billion years later. Was that the same amount of time as in the first ending? I think this is just the same as before, but let me know if there's something I'm missing. If, like, there's anything new added as a result of the... Like, I don't see a ring planner. I wasn't sure if there was going to be something new as a result of the Echoes of the Eye. God, what a good game this was. Oh! Oh, look at them! Are those proto-owl deer? Who is that? I see the thing in the bottom left now, like with the... What? Those have got to be proto-owl deer, right? And also, non-rhetorical... I mean, everything's non-rhetorical at this point, because this is my last episode of the series. Is there, like, an accepted name for the owl deer? Like, do they have a... Did the developers give them a name informally? Because there's nothing I saw in game about it. And is there any translation for the language that was provided outside of the game or in the game? Certainly in the game, I'd be curious, but I assume there was nothing in the game. Which, another thing I really love was how they did the language for this. Was how they had the owl deer communicate through how they showed you didn't just translate their language. Oh, I love that in Tunic, but like how it was done through the slide reel. I thought it was an incredibly creative way to do it. That felt both sci-fi and like old school. Felt like looking at, I don't know, something out of Sinister. I really liked it. I thought this was great. The game was great. The expansion was great. The owl deer stealth part sucked. The language part was great. The exploration. This DLC, someone mentioned in the comments that like I didn't think that they could, you know, repeat the magic of Outer Wilds. I really think they nailed it. I really think, again, with the one exception, I think that they nailed it with this DLC. Oh, or expansion? I don't know what it's called, but boy, this was great. Thank you if you're here for this journey, whether you're just joining, welcome, or if you've been here the whole time or just popped in and out, thank you for spending this time. I hope to see you in the next one, as I'm going to start Hades 2 probably later this week. All right, and that'll be unspoiled. I saw the initial trailer for it. That was it. I loved Hades 1, and I'll see you then, or down the line. Take care.